Happy morning, everyone. Welcome to my presentation. Myself, Harshavardhani from American College. Before getting into the presentation, I would love to tell you two words that I cherished in my late teens. They are self confidence and self love. Let me narrate you a story. It's a story of a little sparrow. There was a huge banyan tree in a forest. Spreading out its mighty branches, a sparrow landed on a branch. The sparrow was chirping away merrily. Its high pitched notes filled the air and resonated through the forest and was a happy song. Suddenly, there came a strong gust of wind, which soon developed into a storm. The tree started to sway with the snap with such intensity, and it seemed that the branch was snapped into half in a moment. The little branch on which the sparrow was sitting snapped. The branch fell to the ground. I would like to post a question. What happened to the little sparrow? Nothing. Nothing happened to the little sparrow because it just flew away. It fluttered its wings even as the branch snapped and broke, and it just flew away. That almost felt like an anticlimactic end to a suspense-filled story, not seem to be proceeding to a gripping climax. Jokes apart, here we have to learn the lesson from the sparrow. The sparrow was saved because it depended on its wings rather than taking support from the branches of the tree. In your life too, you will be disturbed by various judgments, problems like wind. At that time, depend on your wings. You will be safe. What are those wings? Those are the wings of self-love and self-confidence. Let's get into the subject. My subject of my talk is employment and jobless growth in India. These are the synopsis of my presentation. Let's first know what is employment and jobless. Employment is nothing but is a paid job or paid work, வேலை வாய்ப்பு. Jobless is unemployment, opposite of employment, having no job. To make the topic more clear, it's வேலை வாய்ப்பு and or மற்றும் வேலை வாய்ப்பின்மை in India. As it's dealing with our nation, we might have a greatest question that is there an unemployment in India, or is employment a problem in India? And the answer is yes. According to a recent research conducted by a Pew Research Center, it is significant that majority of Indians consider the lack of employment and opportunities as a very big problem in a country. About 18.6 million Indians are jobless and another 393.7 work in the poor quality jobs, vulnerable and to displacement. What are the main causes of unemployment in India? Let me list out some causes of unemployment in India. They are caste system, slow economic growth, increase in population, agriculture is a seasonal occupation, joint family system, fall of cottage and small industries, slow growth of industrialization, less savings and investment, cause of underemployment, defective planning, expansion of universities, inadequate irrigation facilities, and immobility of labor. And even though apart from this, I would also like to list two. They are shortage of means of production and ineffective or absent economic planning. There was an article released by or issued in Times of India about by Nitish Tiwari about. It states that the Indian labor laws are restrictive and its poor infrastructure is the cause of the unemployment situation. About the current state of India in employment and unemployment, as we all know, coronavirus pandemic has left a devastating effect on the economy of India. Within a month, the rate of unemployment is increased from 6.7% on March 15, 2020 to 26% on the 19th April 2020. During the lockdown, on the estimated 140 million people lost employment. The employment rate again declined to 6.5 in January 2021 from 19.1% in December. However, apart from pandemic situation, unemployment remains one of the major issues. Unemployment results in an increase in poverty, exploitation of labor, political instability and loss of skill, and as a result, it will eventually lead to the demise of the nation. It's time that the government should take this issue more seriously and reduce unemployment. Okay, as we Indians, let us suggest some measures to remove unemployment from India. Mm, Control the size of the population, development of small and cottage industries, vocational education, and investment in public sector, development of subsidiary occupations, training facilities, extension of rural employment schemes, development of agriculture. Apart from these, there are also some suggestions I would like to give you to reduce unemployment in India. It's none other than entrepreneurship. Okay, does it create job? Does entrepreneurship create job? Of course, yes, it does. It creates